What's up, everyone out there? My name is Rudy. Welcome to Children of Dead Earth, the realistic space combat simulator. Today, we are looking at a ship of laser death. This is the Laser Show, a 725-meter monstrosity bringing 59 violet 10 gigawatt lasers to bear. This device of destruction can wipe out enemy fleets from over 1,000 kilometers away. I got this from the Children of Dead Earth forum. I posted a link in the description, so you should definitely check that out. And this design was posted by some username 6, and today I'm going to fight this ship and see if I can beat it and find out just how much damage it can cause. So yeah, we have 20 10 gigawatt lasers on the front of the ship. All the way down the length of the ship, we have all these 10 gigawatt thermoelectric fission reactors. You know, it's just reactors all the way down. And then at the rear here, it looks like we have a 10 kiloton xenon tank, and we have all these 100 gigawatt xenon gimbaled magnetoplasma dynamic thrusters, giving us an amazing 77.5 kilometers per second of delta V. We got these really cool stripes on the front of the ship. That effect is created by the fact that there's these 2 layers of graphite armor and the rest of the ship is covered in silica aerogel. You know, just minimal armor. The enemy should not be getting close, but you know, it's always good to have some armor, just in case something happens. When we have these 3 tiny 80-member crew modules at the front of the ship, and this engine of destruction comes in at 24.1 kilotons and 497 MC. And of course, we have these massive amount of radiators. We need the radiators to of course, radiate the heat produced by our fission reactors, and we'll also need to dissipate the heat from the lasers. So that's pretty much all this ship is, just a giant radiator and reactor for the sole purpose of powering this weapons array. The ship that I will be using to fight this is just my latest ship that I happen to design. I did not specifically design this for fighting the Laser Show, or as I like to call it, the Laser Death Show. I just basically designed this ship to be small. It's 61 meters in length, and I made it my own custom engines because I wanted to give this ship a lot of acceleration. So we have almost 1G of acceleration. We have a standard loadout of armor, diamond, graphite, aerogel, boron, and spider silk, which I've been using quite a bit. And we are comfortable at a nice 40-sized crew. Our armament is a 64 megawatt 7mm turreted railgun, which I have used before in other videos, but I've actually modified this gun to have a reload time of 20.4 milliseconds. It used to be 10 milliseconds, but that would break the laws of physics. Like the gun was 200% efficient, so I just decreased the reload time to bring it more in line. I'm still firing my 70-gram osmium slug. So let's mosey on over to the sandbox. Okay, enemy craft will of course be the Laser Show. One Laser Show. I haven't been able to think of a suitable name for my new ship. It's just called the new spacecraft. It's sort of been on the on my mind all day. I just can't even think of a name. So we can spend up to 500 MC. But of course, if you can defeat the ship for lower than 500 MC, then that's even better. So yeah, we're only at 241 MC. Let's go for 20 new spacecraft. New shiny spacecraft. I mean, they are new. And where should we fight? How about Vesta? Vesta's a fun asteroid. So I want to burn towards the Laser Show and get as much relative velocity as possible. I would like to cover the engagement distance as quickly as possible and close range with my weapons. And that'll minimize the amount of time it has to fire its lasers at me. And hopefully some of my ships will survive. Okay, this should be good. And then of course we will use our tangential. Whoa! That is unexpected. Look at that. Like the intercept of the enemy starts so far away because they have such huge range on their weapons. Well, it's 1 megameter. That's a lot. So the closest approach is 875 kilometers. I definitely want to bring that down because I want to fly straight towards them. We can get it down to I'm having trouble getting it down below 800. You know, I'd like to get it down to, like, say, 30 meters or something like that. But I can't seem to do it. This is a bit disconcerting. Maybe I need to do... Like, are these toggles not precise enough? Like, there's probably some, like, island of close approach that I just can't get into because I can't adjust my trajectory precisely enough. Okay, well, how about 855? That seems the best. So we have an intercept velocity of 125 kilometers per second. Alright, so 1 megameter is 1,000 kilometers. That means at an intercept velocity of 1.25, I will cover that distance in 1,000 seconds, which is a very long time to get lased at. Well, let's see what happens. Enough talk. To action. Alright, here we are. So flyby of 17 minutes. I guess I could ignore range on my weapons, but I have no idea what that'll do. I think I'll just let it happen. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, what the hell? Everything has been... Did you see that? If you weren't looking, you probably missed it, but all my ships just got lasered to death. What happened? How did this happen? Let me put on the armor view. So, it looks like the laser just punched right through the nose of my ship and killed my crew compartment. You know what? So the lasers probably killed my guns, leaving a hole in the ship. Let's try that again, how about? Although I would not expect much better results. Yeah, that engagement range is huge. That is just fantastic. This is a fantastic laser ship. It's the best laser ship I've ever downloaded. Oh. Okay, I'm going to ignore the range of my weapons. See what I can do. Firing! Firing my physically possible railguns. Uh-oh. I'm getting some terrible frame rates here. Okay, all those noises were my crew compartments being depressurized. And there goes my railgun slugs. So, there's actually a lot more, but they stopped rendering after a while. Like, sometimes they'll notice that the railguns stop rendering. But, you can actually see your ammo count disappearing, even though you're not seeing new tracers. Look at that! Is that a star? No, that's a volley of railgun fire. Of course, the AI is not maneuvering their ship. I presume my railgun fire is on target, but the AI should be able to evade it, but it's not evading it. So hopefully those railgun shots will take out the radiators. I doubt I'll be able to take out the ship. But, I mean, the ship is lightly armored. Look at those. It's like somewhere between us. It's like a half a megameter away, maybe. And my poor ships. It's the gash right in there. So I'm like confused. I wonder if it was the like the railgun module was destroyed, so I wonder if that left a hole for the laser to get in and kill the crew compartment. So maybe if I didn't have the guns mounted on the ship like that, they'd be much more durable. Like if I had the guns mounted on the side, perhaps, or if I put the fuel tanks in the front. Oh my, here comes it. Here it comes. I wonder, I feel like lasers should be able to shoot down railgun slugs too. Just vaporize them. I mean, I don't know how small. I don't know how big a target has to be for a laser to be able to engage it. Alright, keep your eyes peeled. Do not take your eyes off the ship or the railgun barrage. Okay, we destroyed 4 lasers. We took out some radiators. But other than that, no real damage was done. Okay, I think we need to go back to the shipment redesign. So I'm thinking, I know I put graphite aerogel on my ships because I thought I just went for the cheapest option. But maybe I should go for silica aerogel. It's more expensive. It has a higher density, right? It does have a higher density. The silica aerogel with a higher density is probably the better choice. And now my delta V has been cut by 0.3 kilometers per second. But it's probably worth it for the sake of my cruise. And I'll keep the crew module at the front of the ship like that. It's like we heard what happened to the previous fleet of new spacecraft. You really want us to get in these cans and go up against a laser show again? Well, you got silica aerogel this time, so I think you'll be safe. Okay, well, here we go. Let's hope it doesn't crash or anything. I'll have all my ships ignore range. You know what? I'm not going to fire anything yet. Yeah, all my ships got killed again. Silica aerogel did not help. We will move the crew module to the back of the ship. We will keep massive amounts of armored decaying tanks between us and the lasers. They're armored with amorphous carbon, so I mean they're not really armored. They only have 1 centimeter of armor. Okay, so we got we have all the fuel tanks in the front of the ship. Let's try this again. And I only have 19 spacecraft because I accidentally deleted one, but that's okay. I don't think one spacecraft will make a difference. Okay, let's see how they hold up. Oh! Oh, look at that! It's surviving. The lasers aren't doing anything. Okay. Well, the lasers took us a long time to kill one ship. They're just melting. It's taken them so long to punch through those decaying tanks. Well, we will retaliate. Give them a volley. I'm only gonna set one of my ships to fire, because if I have all ships firing, all the railguns are going to just kill the frame rates and probably crash the game. Okay, so it took out my railguns, the laser show. Yeah, but you can see the little laser points just walking all over the hull. Okay, give them some more volleys. Turn on your barrels. You have no guns left? You can fire. And you can fire as well. Yeah, the frame rates are starting to go down quite a bit. Yeah, stop firing your railguns, please. You're going to crash us all. Okay, yeah, I can't even do anything right now. We'll have to wait a couple minutes. Well, the good news is, as more of my ships get killed, the frame rates are improving. The bad news, well, we don't want to talk about that. Alright, here comes our vengeance. Because the enemy has failed to maneuver. Yeah, we're damaging the armor. We took out some radiators. Here comes some more. Some more of this. We're taking out more radiators. Yes. And just like that, our frame rates are back. Do we have any more ships left? Yes, we do. We have more ships. Fire. We are going to take him out. Of course, I mean, in real life, you don't have a thing like frame rates to hold you back. Look at that. See, we're leading the target so much because we are moving in this crazy sideways vector at 2.59 kilometers per second. So we gotta throw our railguns out there just like that. And our hull is being walked all over by lasers. But our aerogel is holding, sort of. Our fuel tanks are being damaged. You know, of course, a human opponent would probably target all the radiators on all of my ships. So, all my ships would get disabled really quickly, but of course the AI is not targeting my radiators. You gotta love those turrets. Okay, our frame rates are doing pretty well. It's like, Ensign, give me the frame rate status. We're holding at 9 frames per second. Whoa! They're taking some serious damage now. Oh man, it's all over. This ship, this once proud and noble ship. Is it dead? No, it's not dead yet. But it's crippled without its radiators. Oh, you can see your end now. Now would be a good time to get to the life pods if there are any. Oh, but they're still firing back with their purple meatballs. And we're missing. We're missing because our firepower knocked it off course. And it's all that potential kinetic energy is just flying off into space. But yeah, we tore some huge holes in their hull. Wow, how did that happen? We defeated the laser show. And there goes my fleet. The Apocalypse Engine laser show has been eliminated. And 5 of our ships survived. Well, yeah, see, so that aerogel saved the day. Well, I think it was actually the armored decaying fuel tanks. You'll notice a lot of my ships have pretty much no Delta V left, and I suspect it's probably because they all took some laser fire, and a bunch of their decaying tanks probably got destroyed. I can't remember how much Delta V I actually used on the engagement. I wasn't really paying attention, so I also might have burnt way more Delta V than I needed to, and now I can't get back into orbit around Vesta, but it's a blunder. My name is Rudy, and this was Children of a Dead Earth. Thank you so much for watching.